Then what about the unsaturated fats? Do they mean that they're all of a sudden healthy and these are the ones you should be targeting? Well, let's have a look further. Firstly, they come primarily from plants and seafood, and they're usually in liquid form at room temperature. So you could imagine that they're more easily absorbed and processed by the body. And that's important because you can allow your body to absorb these and to do their function properly as well. So in that regard, I suppose you could say that the unsaturated fats are really the health promotional fats which really do your body more good than harm. So talking about unsaturated fats, there's really a couple of types, and that's the monounsaturated fats and the polyunsaturated fats. Now let's firstly have a look at monounsaturated fats. And from a chemical standpoint, they're simply fats that have one double bonded unsaturated carbon in the molecule. So they have room for more hydrogen bonds, which is, as we mentioned before, better for you, great for absorption, and they can also carry the nutrients a lot better throughout your body. So monounsaturated fats are typically the healthy type and allow absorption, allow cell regeneration, and maintaining a great cell membrane integrity as well. Just remember, the younger you want to look, you obviously need great cells and regeneration of cells as well. So clogging them up with plaque and other things like that won't allow you to stay young and rejuvenated. It will age you a lot quicker than normal. And that's typically why you see people with great diets, they always seem to look a lot younger than people who don't have a great diet. It's because every one of their cells is fighting against what they're putting into their mouth and fighting against the rejuvenation and regeneration that would normally take place. So as you can imagine, looking great and staying younger is also very important to do with the amount of fats that you eat as well. Okay, now monounsaturated fats can also be known as monounsaturated fatty acids, or MUFAs, if you've heard people talk about them. They have the ability to lower your low-density cholesterol, and they can increase your high-density lipoproteins, which is the HDL. And you've heard people talk about the bad cholesterol and the good cholesterol. Well, the low-density cholesterol is what you want to diminish. You don't want too much of these, but you do want the high-density lipoproteins, which is thought to lower the effects of the plaque in the body. It allows it to break down and carries it out through the liver and then obviously discharge properly as well. So monounsaturated fats are the healthy choice in oils and fats. They are great for a lot of healthy meals as well because there is so much variety here. And here's a few great examples of monounsaturated fats as well. Olive oil, which is a great example of a monounsaturated fat. Avocado, peanuts, walnuts, tofu, kidney beans, falafel and hummus as well. Now these are only some of them, there's a whole list out there, but the main point is that these will do you good where the saturated fats will do you harm. But as we mentioned before, it's all about balance and we have to be careful about balance. Okay, the second type of unsaturated fat is the polyunsaturated fats. Now they have more than one double bond situated between the carbolics and the methyl group, and this allows a great transfer of energy and nutrients between cells as well. And you might have heard of things like the omega-3 fatty acids, which also belong to the polyunsaturated fat group, salmon and fish oil, safflower and sunflower oils. They're really good as brain food because they can pass between the cell membranes very easily and help regenerate and rejuvenate your cells. So as far as brain food goes, these are great. They are really good. There was even rumours not long ago, I would say less than 20 years ago, that sunflower seeds and the sunflower seed oils can even heighten your brain activity and there was even talk about using the higher function of the brain when you eat a lot of sunflower seeds. Now, I personally don't know whether this is correct, but boy, it sounds good. It'd be great to have ESP or some sort of extra function, extra higher function because of sunflower seeds. And in fact, they did an episode on Gilligan's Isle, if you've ever seen that TV show, where they ate sunflower seeds and they all started to be able to read each other's minds. It was quite fascinating and quite funny, actually. But, you know, all of that aside, sunflower seeds are very good for your brain activity. Okay, now we've heard about saturated fats and we've heard about unsaturated fats. And we now can lean towards the unsaturated fats, like the olive oils, the avocados, the fish, the sunflower seeds and those as well. And there's a whole swag of foods which have these in it as well. The main point is that these really have to stand out in your diet. With all of that in mind, let's go to a short break and we'll be back in seconds.
Discover whether you have a fat-burning kitchen or a fat-storing kitchen. This little secret can not only save you hundreds of dollars, but also kilograms of excess unwanted fat too, all by what's in your food cupboard. Secure your copy today at www.whathealthfood.com/fatburnkitchen. This is for a limited time only. Remember, it's the Fat Burning Kitchen. www.whathealthfood.com/fatburnkitchen. Download your copy